Man gets lost in maze, let the story commence. Craig went to a stately home. He'd ran out of ideas for where to go. Check this fucking picture out. Hold on a wee second. It's Bing. Just a wee second. What is this? Oof. Wait till you see this. Give us a moment. Oof. Look at that. Build a wee house there. I'll get flooded. Look at that. Took him to a stately home. Took the family to a stately home. Like a kind of, no Pollock Park, but Pollock House sort of. It used to belong to some lord or baron or some fucking shit like that, but now it's open to the public and there's gardens there and you go and you look about and oh, it's nice and take some pictures and it's got a wee fucking cafe with shite sandwiches and stuff like that. There's a wee place at Highland Cows, Highland Cattle were there and that type of thing. I had a maze as well. Said, oh, it's got a maze, and said he had a wee boy called Jamie and a wee daughter called Sally. And he says, it's got a maze. What's a maze? You don't know what a maze is? Is it amazing? No, it is amazing. But it's a maze. A maze is like you go in and you could sort of get lost and oh, I don't like. No, what? No, it's like you walk about. It's like you sort of go in and you try and get out, but you know it says people walking about and it's all, you know, it's meant to be. It's like hedges. It's like hedges and stuff like that. Can you show us? Right, I'll show you. I'll show you an example of a maze, and opened up The Shining, and then went actually no fuck it and closed it. It's like you go in and you go, oh, is it this way? Is it that way? It's not actually that tall, so you could see, you could sort of, or is it? And you look back at the picture, no, it was actually you can't full fucking height. It's got a maze, but the thing is, with a lot of these mazes, there's a trick to it. If you just stick to the left, you sort of hug the left. Hug the left. What's that? Said his wife, Mary. Oh, it's like a gaming term, you know, you're playing Dark Souls. She wasn't into games. So anyway, they went, and Jamie and Sarah said, I don't want to go to the maze. I don't want to get lost. No, but that's one of the reasons why we're here, to go to the maze. I don't want them getting lost, said Mary. I'd rather they didn't. Craig was like, oh, come on. That's a fucking, how many times, look, when's the last time you're in a fucking maze? When did you ever go to a maze? An actual maze? A maze. I don't want them getting lost. You'll get lost in there. So what if I get fucking lost? We'll find a way out. You know, just go, you find your way out. But what if you can't? You fucking on about? What are you on about? You get out. It's not like you're fucking lost in a cave. Come on, we'll go in. We'll let's go and we'll sort of go there and then get it out the way. And I don't want them going in because you'll get lost. Well, you come in. I'm not going to. Why would I want to get lost? You want to get lost? We'll go in and we'll remember what way we went. And if we can't find, what is it you go into a maze for? She says exactly. No, I know if you're not interested, you only want to go in but what you meant to do? You meant to try and reach the centre, or? She said, well, you can go to the maze. We'll know. I'm not having us getting lost. You get lost if you want. Gonna please just come into the maze. It'll be good. Jamie, Sally, you'll like it. You're not taking them into the maze. They don't want to go. Do you want to go into the maze with Dad? Do you want to go into the maze with Dad? No. There you go. So we're going to go and look in the house. There's a big stately house thing. And he went, right, oh. She says, no, you go. Go and get the maze out your system so you're not talking about it all day. And then we'll get us back in here or at the cafe because they'll be wanting lunch about then in about half an hour. Get us there. Right, I'll do that. I'll take pictures. She says, yeah, you want. So he went to the maze, right? And entrance thing, and there was somebody walking out. And he said, how was it? And they went, sorry? How was the maze? Oh, it's good. Right, that was it. And he went in, and you can go left or go right. And he went, right, I'm going to go left. And I'm going to remember I'm hugging the left. So any options I've got to take a left, I will take that left. So if I come up to a bit where I can go straight ahead or take a left, I will take a left. And then go that. And if it sort of curves around, if it takes a right, but there isn't an option to go straight ahead, you got to go right. I simply always keep the hedge on the left, hugging the left. And then that means if I get lost, all I need to do is then coming back, hug the right, and that'll bring me back. So he kind of went in quite a bit. And he's like, wait a minute. There was a bit where he got to where he thought, oh, I'm doubling back now. So he thought, all right, I'll come back. And he realised, no, this is actually different because there was like kind of like a wee flower on one of the bit of the hedge, like a kind of something. He thought, is that a clue? I didn't see that before. It's like, right, just, so he thought, right, go back. He doubled back. Hugging the right this time, gone back the way. He went, right, no. Because I've went the wrong way. And then he took another turn and then a way that he hadn't been before and then started hugging the left again. And he thought, shit. Fuck. Because I've changed my course. I didn't hug. He just thought, right, I think I've hugged the left enough here and I'm going to just go that way. No, but he didn't take a note of where that bit was. He'd broken the chain, he'd fucked up the system. He's like, right, so I have to hug the right until I get back, then I need to... He got fucking lost. And he was in... He went to message like, I think I actually have got lost. No fucking connection. Out in these places, there's no connection. There's no, the antenna things, the transmitter things. They're all like fucking all the way outside the park because it ruins the view and all this sort of stuff. He's like, fuck me. It was there and then it wasn't. It was there, then it wasn't. And he's like, right. Just get back to the start and then try it again. And he's walking about. He's like, well, that's the problem. You can't get back to the start. You're fucking lost. And he heard somebody, oh, this way. Oh, come on now, this way. He went, oh, are you managing to get out? Yeah, go this way. Excuse me. Yes? You talking to me? Are you managing to get out? I'm about a bit lost here. Oh, come on. I go. Yes, thank you. I just didn't fucking hear what I was saying. Thank you. And he kept going about, taking a left, taking a right, and he's he's like, wait a minute, don't. He looked at the fucking time. It was 25. He had 5 minutes to get to this back to the cafe, go to the cafe. He's not fucking getting out, and he can't. He's fucking messaging. You can see it wasn't sent. You know, the wee ticks. How do I fucking get out of this? He's thinking, if like, worst case scenario, I start starving to fucking death, or, you know, I'm here at night, I'll just, you know, cut through the fucking hedge, you know, just get through it. You know, just like that, you know, just pull it apart. If it comes to it, it's a thick fucking hedge. But, you know, if it comes to it, I'll fucking just climb through it. Honestly, he checked the time, it's 3/4 of an hour later. He was fucking lost. He thought, right, here's what he did. Simply hug the right. Right, I know you changed your technique, but halfway in. Simply hug the right from this point on and just see where it takes you. And he did that, and he got fucking nowhere. Reverse the path. He couldn't, because at some point it wasn't hugging the left. He hugged the left and he went, right, I think I'm coming back in myself, so I'm going to go through that way now. That fucked up the unbroken chain of hugging the left. That fucked up. He's all over the place now. He'd fucking hugged the right, then hugged the left. He was fucked. He thought, I'm near the middle. An hour. He thought, fuck it. He went like, Mary! Nothing. There's no cutting there. It started raining a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Just that, you know, kind of, oh, you know, when you go like that, what was that? Was that rain? That way, you know, just wee bits. He's like, fucking hell. He thought, right, here's what I'm going to do. I don't think I can do this, but he thought, I'm going to climb through one of the hedges. The hedges were as thick as, about 6 foot thick. If you imagine a guy that's 6 foot tall, and then he's lying on the ground. The hedges were that thick, and they were thick, they were dense. He thought, right, I'm going to, you know, so they could fucking stay up. He thought, I'm going to climb through, but I'm going to get in a lot of trouble because I'm basically vandalising the place. He thought, no, don't. But he started to try and climb through one of the hedges. And it's getting fucking scratched and all that. Felt his face getting scratched. I thought, don't do this, because you're going to wreck the place. They're going to wonder, oh, who did that? They're going to see the scratches and they're going to know it's you. Anyway, he climbed through. He tried to get through one of the fucking hedges. It took him, no exaggeration, about 10 minutes to get from one side of this hedge to the other. His t-shirt was pure pulp, like fuck. Face was scratched. He's like, I could be in the middle right now. He thought, I just keep going in a straight line to the next one. He thought, if this is like another 6 of these fucking hedges, that's an hour. They're going to be asking. They're going to send somebody in for me, and then they're going to see. Like, she's going to say, my husband's in there, and I think he's lost. Then they come in. They see that the maze has been vandalised. And I'm all scratched and I'm a fucking laughing stock in front of the Waynes. He thought, what the fuck did I do? He thought, climb the hedge. Fucking daft. Started climbing it. It started sort of leaning there. So he just sat down. He thought, right, just wait a wee while. 10 minutes passed. Nothing had changed. He stood up. And he went like that. You know what I should do? Do you know what I should do? I should do something now that I think there's nobody here, I should do something that just my luck that I started to do that thing and then people just suddenly showed up. A danger wank. He thought, I'm going to have a danger wank. I'm going to have a wank where there's a danger of getting caught. And that'll make people turn up. That'll make people turn up. And he thought, but what if the Waynes turn up? He thought, right enough. Right, I'll do a shite. That's still very embarrassing, but at least it's no fucking dodgy sexual sort of stuff. You at worst, you get jailed for doing a shite. And there's a memory of you doing a shite. Everybody does a shite. Everybody. No, everybody has a wank out in the public. So he pulled down his pants and his trousers and his pants, and he started doing a shite. And I think he didn't really need a shite that much, so he was trying to squeeze out, but it was really just guts. It's just guts. And he thought there might be something, and something did feel like it was coming out. And he felt something dropped. It was gravel. The ground was gravel, and he heard something, hit the gravel. And he looked, and it was like a wee kind of like Malteser sort of thing. It was just a kind of wee one where a pointy bit, where that's it, sort of came out the arse, the last bit, so it sort of got thinner, like a flame. And just then, Mary, Jamie, Sally, about 3 members of staff and about 3 members of the public came walking round the corner and caught him. He didn't know why they were so quiet, but there they were. And even though he wasn't having a wank, he had his fucking pants and trousers around his ankles, his cock was out. Quickly covered it up, pulled up his trousers and pants. He went, oh sorry, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I was absolutely busting. And Mary went, oh my god, come on Jamie, come on Sally, and they went away. But then he sort of peeked round and went, but Dad, Mum, Daddy's not feeling well. And it sort of came back, and the security came up like that. Right, you come here. You can't do that. Sorry, you can't do that here. Craig was fucking raging. Craig was like, just thinking to himself, fucking, I can't shite on Scottish soil. This guy's like, I'm sorry, you can't do that here. On Scottish soil. This is like fucking Braveheart stuff, this, man. This is worse than that Prima Nocta stuff. Scottish guy can't have a shite in a Scottish fucking maze. Because the fucking English crown says no. The crown. But the worst thing was the whole family came here and everybody came here and stood them up. And they looked down and they saw the size of that shite. How wee it was. And that was the worst thing. And Sally, his daughter, went like, Mummy, why is Dad... They spoke an English accent for some reason. Why is Daddy's poo so small for such a big man? And that was it. It was a divorce. The end. It was a divorce. On the spot, right there and then, on the spot divorce. It can happen if it's extreme circumstances. When 3 English people are present, you're allowed to speed up these legal processes because they are kind of the authority. A citizen's divorce, there needs to be 3 English people there to witness it. Otherwise, it doesn't really count. It's kind of like the Scottish BAFTAs. A Scottish BAFTA, 2 Scottish BAFTAs, if I remember correctly, is the equivalent of a quarter real BAFTA, I think. So it's like an eighth.